Good morning, and welcome to Spencer Spontaneous. Today we're out here at beautiful Jack's Beach. We won't be here for too long. We're gonna head inland. We're gonna go to a beautiful place, the Timucuan Preserve. We'll find the Kingsley Plantation today. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful trip. So thanks for joining us. I do have a question though. What motivates you? You know, what gets you up in the morning? What moves you around? What really makes you get out of bed? For me, it's always seeing the sunrise. Always a beautiful, beautiful occasion. It's a great way to start the day. Just really get out there and maybe be one with the sun when it comes up. Anyway, I know I'm just being stupid, but welcome. And we're gonna have a great day today. So I'm not sure if how well you're able to hear me right now. I know it's a little windy outside, but we got some beautiful shots of the beach today, and we're gonna go out. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go to the Timucuan Preserve. All right, right around the corner. I said I was gonna meet you at Timucuan. Go away. Eating breakfast. You should go away. Oh my God, bro. So a little bit about this place. It was built by Zephaniah Kingsley. He is the founder of Kingsley Plantation. He is the person who built this whole property you see behind me. All this was his. He owned, I think it was 40 to 60 slaves who all lived here. One part of the property that has not been, preserved was the slave cabins where the slaves stayed. They were a little bit closer to the water over here in these areas, closer to the bay. So this right here is the oldest house on the plantation. It was built in 1792. This is actually the oldest plantation home in Florida. It's been through hurricanes, fires, floods, and most of it's still standing. They have a lot done, repaired for sure. Unfortunately, we're not allowed inside the home, mostly for preservation reasons. But you can see, after all this time, it still has a lot of the original parts to it. The windows, the shutters, the doors underneath, the basement, the walkway. Everything like it used to be. So if you look at the walls at old structures like this, You can see shells and such, a lot of different things that make up the integrity of the wall. This is a form of coquina concrete. It is used by like digging up some of the dirt and shells, everything that came with it from the floor, using a dredge, then mixing it with solids to make a solid structure like coquina. Very old, but somehow still standing. Worked very, very well for them. It's been here hundreds of years and still standing. This is the original structure for it. We also have the well right over here where they drew water. Obviously they didn't get it straight from the river over there. And here we have the storeroom as well, where they kept most of their goods and services, everything that they created here. One of the main things that they created here at the Kingsley Plantation was indigo. Indigo is a plant that was used back in the day to dye things blue. Had a very blue color to it. Like everything now is just a synthetic dye, but you really needed to make a different color out of a plant back then, and indigo was the one used to make blue. So, even though this is a beautiful, beautiful property here in Jacksonville, it's really important to understand what went on here. A very, very unfortunate, terrible, terrible time in our history where people, humans were slaves, where unfortunately African Americans were sold into slavery here. People were born here, worked here, and died here their entire lives, never knowing true freedom. That's why places like this are very important to preserve, to show exactly what happened here, to always learn from our mistakes, to move forward. I mean, if you don't learn from your past, you're doomed to repeat it. It's very important that we see things like this and understand it was wrong in the past. I mean, it's very interesting, even though this is a beautiful, beautiful part of land, part of Jacksonville, the history behind it, unfortunately, is not very good. It's not very nice. We can learn a lot from this place. It's interesting how beautiful places can also be sometimes terrifying. So if you take anything away from this today, I hope it's that we're very, very lucky to have our freedom. Thank you very much. Until next time.